Dumbreck, the Scottish driver, has not yet had a turn at the wheel. On board with the Mercedes. Bouchou, a winner, remarkably, the first time he ever came to the ball. He moves out of the slipstream of the Toyota, and the car just takes off. Oh my God, the Mercedes has taken off. That's Peter. That looks horrifically like a replay of what happened to Mark Webber, who I hasten to add, but that's a big impact.
Return to the scene of the accident. First time. It's got to be where all those wee trees are, eh?
Well, where you've knocked them all down.
Here we go.
God, the Mercedes has taken off. That's Peter Dumbreck at the wheel of the number 5 Mercedes. The car flew right up in the air, but that's a big impact. Look at the
So it's not far before, it's a bit further then. It's a bit further.
Shock and
You're in here somewhere.
in the Mercedes garage. They can't believe.
Oh, you've given me a shiver
Yeah.
watching
Oh!
that.
But how do you feel?
I've never felt like I've been in that car. It's never felt like it's. I don't attach anything to it. It's this car flying through the air. I don't remember any of it.
Do you remember what happened after that moment?
No, it's all a blur. I remember being.
People coming to you?
No, I don't remember that. I remember being in a stretcher, being put into an ambulance. So I guess they lifted me out onto the track again. But yeah, I just remember being a bit scared for a second, thinking, am I paralysed?
Did you?
Yeah, I was oblivious to the fact that I'd
Flown through the air?
yeah, or even landed in the trees. I just knew I'd had a crash.
Did you sort of feel like it was taking off like an aeroplane, or what was the sensation of that?
No, just the sky. Just, I saw, it was kind of twilight, and I just saw the sky, and I thought, I know what's happening here.
I remember walking back in towards our motorhome because I was going to the physio, and in your motorhome, which was directly opposite, there was a huge big TV, and I just saw it on the television. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I tell you, it took the breath out of me.
Yeah, I remember the lap or so leading up to it, and seeing the Toyota ahead. And
Right.
of course, we'd had information, we'd had a briefing, let's say, that you couldn't get close to any other cars, and because of the slipstream. And I'd come over the rise at Mulsanne, and I remember distinctly pulling out
To get
and thinking, well, I'm quicker than I'm catching him, and how do I pass him without
Yeah.
getting close to him? And I'm thinking about all of this, and I remember taking a lot out of him on the brakes into Mulsanne, but he pulled away again, and as I pulled out the corner, and he, you know, the concertina effect, I thought, okay, that's far enough, surely that's far enough. I should be able to go flat all the way down, you know, through the kinks, no issue. And then before I knew it, the car was up in the air.
Was it interesting to come here
Yeah,
today?
yeah. I don't know. I suppose. I mean, obviously, I've done a lot of laps by
Yeah,
here
you have.
at 200 mile an hour and whatever, and not given it much thought. With 22
20.
years passing, it's very difficult to see where I would have landed. Just think how I don't know what time before they took them down. They did their logging, but probably a month before, a few weeks before.
It was within the same year, yeah.
Yeah, and
The previous year there was trees here,
yeah, and
Wow.
so
the Clarefield. Yeah.
so I landed in that gap,
I didn't know that.
which I could have easily not landed in that gap, and landed straight into a bunch of big, thick trunk trees, and they don't give way, do they?
No.
Lots of things went my way that day.